We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Number 21 will stand in 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that base.
He's in there.
Men on third with 2 down. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Number 21 stands in.
Number 21.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little chopper back his way. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
And at the very least, they do keep that runner right where he is at third base. But after all the dust settles, it is an infield single.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Number 21 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Tadano is number 21 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely...
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Number 21 will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... Number 21 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 21.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pruitt on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Number 21 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Trying to hold the lead. Runners on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Number 21 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 21.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
1-0.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Wiggins ranging back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 42 on the season. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
No surprises here. He's been doing this all season long. Whenever they've needed him, he's been there, and he delivers again in the clutch with a big home run to tie the ball game.
Number 21 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, third
Brent
baseman,
Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
This works out for him in the end, but with 2 outs, I don't know that I want my guy trying to steal third when he's the go-ahead run. That could have really backfired on him if he would have got thrown out to end the inning.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Slinger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in.
Back here on the... We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show. Number 21 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody, because when you look at his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 500, so he's just adding to those numbers.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 43 on the year for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Number 21 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0. Brent Gonzalez stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now, with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
That's the ball, that's down.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Wiggins racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the...
Number 21 will step in now.
21.
2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Number 21 will step in looking perhaps for a 3-homer ball game.
Yeah, and on fire doesn't even begin to describe his performance so far. You talk about swinging a heavy stick, no doubt.
And a ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count. 2-0.
Too high. And it's 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
To short. Reyes gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees. Number 21 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Number 21 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Chris will be in the glow, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his, and who knows, maybe he'll put on.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore... Number 21 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Taken high and deep to right. Gaines ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
So much for getting out to that early lead on the road. You can go ahead.
Number 21 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 runs on number 21 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Strickland is there for it. 1 down. Chris Davis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It's on the money to Machado, and he is out trying to steal third.
Stealing third base is a little bit of a risk anyway because you're already in scoring position. But if you're going to try it when the pitcher slide steps on you, you better be safe, and he wasn't.
Number 21 We'll stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two and one after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Paul Goldschmidt strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And a curve.
The bat.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 1. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Number 21 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard toward first, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Number 21 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
21.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
And the runner back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
One-0 count. Here it is. And the runner's breaking for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The batter.
In a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
Number 21 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, as you can see here, he's been on a tear the first 2 months of the season, leading the entire American League in that category. And he'd love to stay locked in as we head into the summer. Time will tell if he can keep this pace up.
Runner goes for second. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Smoke toward third. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 21 will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
High and deep to right center field. Jones going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Nowhere.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Number 21 will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Eric Karros, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so...
Number 21 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Number 21 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Rocket to third. Thought this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Number 21 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
6 runs.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles. Number 21 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moore in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Chris Davis will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Well, plenty of mistakes to go around here on this play. First off, the runner breaks much too early over there at first, so he should be dead to rights out.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe it back. Number 21 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Ventura sets. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Number 21 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, number 21.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Kane runs. Swing and a line drive. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Here's Chris Davis now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
I got the count.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 21 will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far.
Yeah, and he was busting around the bases on that triple earlier. It's always pretty exciting to hit a 3-bagger.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Third baseman,
Brent Gonzalez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Still 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Jonathan Lucroy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Lucroy.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So, as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some